Good morning, y'all. It's 6:01 and just a little bit rainy outside, but I am getting up on day 10. Y'all, 7:38 and I'm just wrapping up over here at Carter Gap Shelter. I'm going the direction of the Privy right now, not because I want to show you anything over there, but that's where the first tree fell. It is windy, and it was windy last night. Didn't keep me up, but definitely the cacophony of falling trees was rather distressing. So there was that one over by the Privy. Here's number 2 / number 3 / number 4, number 5, number 6 over there, number 7, 8, 9. My goodness, you'd think a gosh darn hurricane blew through here. 9, 10, 11, all of these trees, buddy, they were up when I went to sleep. They were growing, they were happy, but I guess that's how dirt's made. So anyways, it is 7:40. I forget if I already gave you the time. And we got a pretty good day today. We're gonna hike up Albert Mountain, which is one of the highest early peaks on the Appalachian Trail. There's a fire tower up there, and perhaps most interestingly, I don't know, tough to say what's most interesting, but that's where I'm gonna roll the odometer at some point today. We'll be crossing into that 100-mile threshold of the hike, so that's pretty exciting. Yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? One of them, we crossed out of Georgia and into North Carolina. Today, we crossed the 100-mile mark. So that's pretty good. I'm trying to go to Rock Gap Shelter or something around mile 105 today, which would be another 12 or 13 miles in total. So yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be dry until the mid-afternoon. Just windy gusts. I think it said like 30 or 40 miles an hour. So yeah, definitely a day to keep the old head on a swivel. So anyways, we'll get down trail. I'll talk to y'all. There it is way up there, folks. That's the fire tower on Albert Mountain. Pretty high up, but not that far away. So I've heard this last little bit can be a bit of a scramble to get up there, but that's where we're going. Oh yeah. It is going to be the climb up to the Albert Mountain Tower in 15 times real speed. So well, there she is, folks. Albert Tower, Albert Mountain Fire Tower. Yeah, man, that climb is, she's a butt kicker, but she ain't the worst. She ain't the worst. Just not so long, you know? So just take it easy, you'll be fine. It's not the worst. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. My goodness. All right, I'm gonna switch back to a clean lens now. I'm not gonna read that, but you can pause the video and read it if you're into that sort of thing. Oh my goodness, what a view. I don't think I'm gonna go up there though. I'm just kidding. There's no way in hell I'm not gonna go up there. Fantastic. Let's go. All right, well, I was about to climb up and then I thought, why not go ahead and do that time lapse again. So this time we're on 5x real time. My goodness, y'all. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me. It is windy, windy, windy. Oh my goodness, that is windy. What a freaking view. My goodness. I can't think of the last time I've been able to see this far. Woo, wind. Oh. Oh, goodness. All right, I think I got to get the selfie stick out. All right, folks. I am like crouched to the ground because it is windy. 10:35, and I'm about as high as you can go on the Albert Mountain Fire Tower. Woohoo! Man, you gotta hold on. It's not bad out otherwise. $52 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful. on down. All right, just got back from the top of the tower. Not to be lost in the shuffle, the Albert Mountain Fire Tower is the Appalachian Trail northbound 100-mile mark. So there we go, rolling the odometer. Pretty cool. Hey, all right, y'all. It is 12:46. It's like 60 degrees outside, and with that breeze, it is beautiful. I wanted to come on real quick. I have 3 things I haven't mentioned yet that I kind of wanted to. Most excitingly, I was able to confirm 2 nights at Chica and Sunset's hostel in Franklin, Tennessee, which I could not be more excited about. I've heard so many great things about those 2 folks and that hostel. I am just super duper excited. So tomorrow I'm planning a Nero with Sunset picking me up from Winding Stair Gap at about 11 in the morning, I think. And then the day after I'll be taking my first 0 of the hike. Yeah, so that's one thing I was super excited about. The hostel at Chica and Sunsets. Another thing, this is not really probably super interesting to most folks, but I'm feeling great today, and I can't help but think that part of that is that I am, for the first time, using my backup pair of socks and underwear. So you might have noticed in the intro from the other video the other day, yesterday, whatever, that I was wearing 4 pairs of socks. I have my Injinji toe socks. I have my Smart Wool kind of quarter length cushion socks. Well, I guess not 4 socks, but then after that I put on my sort of like Zenza compression sleeves. And then the past 3 days, I've also been wearing my sealskin waterproof socks. So anyways, I did bring a backup pair of the Smart Wool and the Injinjis, and I also brought one backup pair of the Ex Officio boxer briefs, 9-inch boxer briefs, and I have not used any of those backup garments the whole time I've been on trail, which, before you get all fancy, remember I've been doing laundry like every other day, so it's not like I've been wearing the exact same, I mean, it is that I've been wearing the exact same socks, but they've been washed every other day. So today was, let's think, my 3rd morning waking up in a tent or something like that. Second morning, but third full day of hiking, and I decided to go ahead and throw on the new stuff, and boy, that's made a huge difference. I just feel fresh. in keeping with feeling fresh, I also took my first baby wipe shower this morning, which is, again, probably more than you wanted to hear, but just in case there are folks watching who are going to be out on the trail soon or are thinking about getting out on the trail. Yeah, so 4 baby wipes. Basically did the face and the armpits with one, did 1 foot with one and 1 foot with another, and then the 4th one we'll just go ahead and leave to your imagination. Yeah, so baby wipe shower, fresh undergarments. That's a good day. Another thing I wanted to mention, my past few videos, maybe all my videos, I don't really know, I've been talking about going to bed like at 5 or 6 or something like that. Understand, I'm not really like clocking out going to sleep right then. What that means is I'm just bunking up. Like I'm going into my tent, I'm getting in my sleeping bag, I'm putting in my headphones, and I'm beginning work on processing these videos. They usually take like, 2 hours or so per video every night. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Kind of all depends. It's a labor of love and everything. I'm enjoying making them, but it just, it takes time. So yeah, if I'm bunking up at 6 or something, understand I'm probably not really like closing my eyes to go to sleep until something like 8 or 9. So that's just kind of how it works. I'm not really like that lazy. Final point I wanted to make, I have like checked some of the other channels I've been subscribed to. I haven't really been watching, unfortunately, any of the guys I've been keeping up with, guys and gals I've been keeping up with the past month or two. It's just harder on trail, and every moment in town is precious. So yeah, but I did check up on a few of them, and I've been seeing like, honestly, I've been feeling a little weird about it, but so many folks are like crushing the miles, and I knew this would happen, where like that kind of like competitive urge starts to rear its head. But I'm under a hard and fast rule since I started this trail that I'm not allowed to go more than 15 miles a day until after the Smokies. There's just way too many stories. There are more stories about people quitting because they push themselves too hard too early than there are stories of people actually successfully completing the trail. So look, I don't plan on going like 8 miles the whole time or 12 miles a day the whole time or anything like that. I definitely do plan on pushing myself at some point. It's just not going to be any time in the immediate future. I said that was the final note, but it kind of caveats right in with what will be my final note, which is that I've actually made plans to meet up with my wife in a couple weeks at the last stop before I head into the Smokies. So as I mentioned in an earlier video, she's carrying a bunch of resupply gear for me, and kind of Airbnb hopping, a month here and a month there. Well, we've made plans to meet up just before I hit the Smokies. So that's kind of like also a date in my mind, which I have set to be at a place. So, if it seems like I'm pacing myself or concerning myself unduly with miles versus days or whatever, part of that is my 15 mile a day rule. And part of that is trying to budget out my days to make sure that that she and I are able to meet up just in the right place on just the right day. So that's it for now. Should be like a half mile from camp. Doesn't this guy just look like a walking octopus tree? The octopus walk along. Boy, he just looks like a walking octopus. Alright, y'all. It is 10 till 2. It's 1:51 to be exact. I forgot to timestamp my arrival, but it was probably like 15 minutes ago or so. So it's at 1:35. Down to Rock Gap Shelter. Pretty small shelter. I'll show it to you in a sec. No one's here. Not sure if anyone's coming. Wouldn't be surprised if no one shows up tonight. There is weather coming in, but we're only 4 miles from Winding Stair Gap, which is kind of like a major jump out point for Franklin, Tennessee. There you go again, Franklin, North Carolina. So probably a lot of folks will just push through that last 4 miles and not stay here. I did go ahead and got my tent all pitched up. Hopefully it'll dry up a little bit. Did get some condensation last night for sure. Nothing unmanageable, but you know, I'd rather it be dry. Shelter's pretty basic, but look at bags of chips. There's like little chocolates in this bag. All sorts of nifty trail magic. Boy, man, trail magic is such a blessing. Really and truly. What wonderful folks come out here and leave things. I was hunting around trying to find the water, very content with the trail magic that I saw up in the shelter itself. And look at, my goodness, like a cooler. Oh my goodness. What's that? 7 Coca-Colas and 4 Gatorades? I'm gonna have a Coca-Cola Classic with dinner tonight, y'all. I know I shouldn't be drinking caffeine like right before I plan on bunking up and all, but nah, dude. Gotta have a Coca-Cola Classic. Gotta have a Coca-Cola Classic. It's probably all nice and cool in the spring too. Oh goodness. Well, aside from that awesome trail magic, again, bless you, whoever you are, whoever put this out here, you're amazing. You're amazing, you're amazing. I already set aside 2 bags of chips I'm gonna have with dinner. Aside from this awesome trail magic though, shelter's alright. It's a little bit basic, but that's fine. I do kind of like this big stone retaining wall, which is kind of nice, so lots of places to sit. Aside from that, the shelter's whatever it is, maybe 10 inches on average off the ground, and that's about it. That's what you're looking at. So as you come back into the shelter, you can see it probably comes down to about 5 feet in the rear, but you know, it'll get the job done for sure. Yeah, rock gap shelter, not too bad. I'll be staying in my tent though. Hey, it is just about 20 past 5 now. All done with dinner, all done cleaning up, already pitched my bear bag. Tent's all put together. I mean, I've even started processing the video already. I guess I'm just kind of ahead of schedule today, which is usually a good thing, but on trail it just kind of means I'm bored. So I guess I have some podcasts I can catch up on. I have a few books on tape I got to start eventually, but I am going to go ahead and wrap up this video. This morning, like the 4th or 5th, 6th time I turned on the camera to record, boy, there was like fog and clouds, and they were doing wild things this morning. Just the way the fog and the mist was kind of like wisping and licking like flames up the mountains to go back up into the sky. It was mesmerizing. I mean, there hasn't been a time prior to this morning yet on trail where I've just stopped and watched. I did go ahead and hit record for it. I was thinking about, like, usually all my clips I sort of like edit them down or you know, kind of curate them a little bit so that you guys aren't seeing me pull out the camera and put the camera away and all this and that. This one I just didn't have the heart to try and like pick the best scene or whatever. So if you're interested in watching it, I don't know how long it is, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, I don't really know, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in right after this. So you know, watch it in full if you're interested. Totally up to you. I mean, I guess it's all up to you, but anyways, thanks so much for watching this far. I definitely appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.